welcome to Canadian Quarters Review. I'm Mark, and today once again we are at BDM Motorsports in Vernon, BC, Canada, and we're checking out a 2023 Kawasaki Teryx 4 SLE Neon Red. Sweet looking machine. That's another Kawasaki knock out of the park. Stick around. So this beauty is going to have 783cc. It is a liquid-cooled, 4-stroke, single overhead cam. It's a 4-valve per cylinder. Hey! It's a 4-valve per cylinder, 90-degree V-twin engine. It's going to have 85 by 69 millimeter bore and stroke. It is fuel injected. You're going to have a battery and coiled transistorized ignition, and of course your electric start. And like with all other Kawasaki's and most side-by-sides, you're going to have your dual range CVT transmission with centrifugal clutch and reverse, of course. Your final drive is going to be 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, shaft driven. So this guy, he's going to have a XX reinforced type tubular steel frame, so it's going to be stronger than even the average side-by-side made from Kawasaki. It's a bonus. And for the front, you're going to have dual wishbone Fox 2.0 LSC shocks. Sweet shocks. They're fully adjustable preload and adjustable compression dampening, so you got a lot more adjustability on the shocks to give yourself the absolute best ride possible to meet your needs. And it's going to have 272 millimeters or 10.7 inches of wheel travel in the front. The rear, again, same shocks and a double wishbone suspension, but the Fox 2.0 LSCs, and it's going to have 254 millimeters or 10 inches of wheel travel. You will have a rack and pinion steering, but it's electric power steering. This is what I really like about the higher trim levels. You're going to have like a nicer paint job, better graphics sometimes, maybe nicer seats if it's a side-by-side. But the important parts like shocks and tires are usually the things that they upgrade. So here you're going to have Maxxis Bighorn 2.0s. They're an excellent tire. I've run them before myself. I've had great success with them. And so you're buying something that you don't need to upgrade right away. So spend the extra. Sometimes it's what, $2,500, maybe $3,000 sometimes. But if you can afford it, spend that extra money now, because upgrading those parts later will cost you 2 or 3 times as much. So, as I said, this will come with Maxxis Bighorn 2.0s. They're 27 by 9 by 14 in the front, 6-ply tires, and a 27 by 11 by 14 in the rear. Now, when it comes to brakes, you're going to have 200 millimeter discs with 2 piston calipers on the front. And you're going to have a wet multi-plate enclosed brake in the rear, and that's also where your parking brake is going to be. And like everything else in life, there's pros and cons to everything, and I'm really on the fence about this multi-plate brake system, the sealed one personally, but at the same time, from what I'm told, it's something that never wears out because it's constantly lubricated. So if you don't have to dig into that rear diff to change brakes all the time, I guess that's a good thing. So about 2 years ago, I was on the trail with somebody who had an older version of these, the Kawasaki Teryx 4, and it was a phenomenal machine. Nothing stopped it. He had his whole family in there. They were safe. They could go anywhere that our quads went. A little bit wider, of course, but they could go anywhere us and our quads went. The family had a fun time. It was just a fantastic machine. And if I didn't need more of a pickup truck version, I would definitely look at this particular unit, because you can bring other people with you comfortably, and that's always fun. Your max road clearance on this guy is going to be 310 millimeters or 12 inches, which is not bad. Your fuel capacity is going to be 30 liters. Your curb mass is going to be 743 kilograms or 1,638 pounds. Your cargo bed capacity is going to be 113 kilograms or 250 pounds. You're going to have seating capacity for 4, of course. Your vehicle load capacity is going to be 499 kilograms or 1,000 pounds. And your towing capacity, and it actually comes with a 2-inch receiver, that's cool. Your towing capacity is going to be 590 kilograms or 1,300 pounds. You're going to have 4 LED headlights on the front, so you're not going to need to upgrade that. You're not going to need to upgrade your tires. You're not going to need to upgrade your shocks. It's going to come with the roof. It's got great doors. You're probably only going to need to put on a winch on the front of this thing, and we'll double check to make sure it doesn't come with one of them too. So like I said earlier, a very capable machine, very well made. The family was really happy with it. Tons of room for the kids in the back. Everyone was comfortable. Everyone was enjoying the day. And you still got space back here to bring a cooler or extra tools or maybe extra clothing for the kids and stuff like that. You still have options, which is really cool. But you got 2 full-size seats. You'll be able to take adults with you, and they'll fit in there very nicely. Which is something I wonder sometimes about the Honda Pioneer 5-seater. Brilliant idea with how Honda did things, but so little room back there. So you're going to have a pretty cool cab in here. Fully automatic, so you know my usual saying, if you can drive a car... Oh, no battery. But it's going to have the typical Kawasaki display, and there's a power outlet for you there. Going to have some switches on this side. As I said, it will come with the roof. Got some pretty cool seats. Your e-brake is right in the middle, so is the O-shade handle. You're going to have a couple of cup holders in the middle there. And I believe there's some in the back too, but we'll double check. And there's a nice size glove box for you as well. I think the aerodynamics on this thing is really well laid out. I think whoever buys one of these is really going to be happy. It's just going to last you forever. It's a Kawasaki, man. They just last. They're around for a long, long time. Just change your oil. Make sure your air filter is clean. Give it a good soaking after every ride to make sure you get all the dust and crud off of it. And this baby will last you a really long time. Okay, so we'll check, see what's under the hood here. Yeah, so this is where you're going to find your air box and your coolant. Very cool. You're going to have your fuses up here, so everything is convenient. There's your power steering and your rad cap. Well done. It's nice. All your important stuff is basically under the one roof. So this trim level is definitely by far one of the ones I would highly recommend, or something higher with even more bells and whistles. But at the end of the day, because if you wanted to upgrade things after, it would cost you so much more to do it. But as far as I can see with this machine, the only thing I would highly suggest that someone do would be to put a winch on the front. That is an important safety tool. You never know when the road is going to turn on you. It can turn at any time on any road, on any surface. And when you are out there using that thing and saving your ass, you're not going to miss the money that you put out for it. Or it could save a friend too. There's definitely very valid reasons to put the money into one. Well, this will conclude yet another episode of Canadian Quadders Review. I so appreciate the fact you guys are here. Once again, we're checking out a 2023 Kawasaki Teryx 4S LE. Sweet ride. Definitely recommend this one with all the bells and whistles it comes with. Can't go wrong with this one. Come and check it out at BDM Motorsports in Vernon, BC, Canada. Let them know that I sent you. They'll take great care of you. And with that, I am out of here, guys. Thank you again so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe and like button while you're here. It really helps the channel out a lot. It makes it far easier for us to create our content and bring it to you. And it just takes you one simple click of a button. So thanks again. We'll see you guys on the next one.